Hello, my name is Bill Cook. It is my privilege to be here today. Matter of fact, it's a blessing from God. Anytime that we get the opportunity to talk about Jesus and what He can do, it is a privilege. Do you realize that when a farmer begins to farm, he has to do something to prepare? Before he can place the seed in the ground, this farmer will till it. And he'll do something to the ground to soften it up. And then he'll take the seed, he'll put it into the ground, and then he'll rely on God to do the rest. You see, for one plants and one waters, but it's God that gives the increase. Several years ago here in Boone County, there was a group that came from the hearts of men, women, boys, and girls, and came from God to pray for our area, for Boone County and the surrounding areas, because our drug problem was getting out of control. So what did God do? God planted a seed. God planted a seed that might be enriched, and it might enrich lives. So the years have passed, and Mercy Revival came forth out of the heart of God and began to go from place to place in Boone County and pray for all those that had been locked up in the chains of darkness, through the chains of Satan, but many of them have been freed because of prayer, because of the seeds that were planted. So today, we look at a group called Youth Commission, young people who have that same desire to pray for their families, for unsaved people. Youth Commission, it changes lives. It's changed many lives. Why, just recently, matter of fact, Sunday morning, a young man by the name of Ty got up in front of a congregation of adults and gave to us the Word of God. This young man used analogies that I had never heard before. And God used this young man, what? To plant a seed. And what will God do with that seed? He will nurture it. He will water it, and He will give the increase. Today we ask you to search for God in your heart, to be a partner with Youth Commission, that you might be part of planting the seed, that God can enrich lives, and He can point us toward a place called heaven. I don't want to go alone. What about you? I want many to go with me, and you know how we can do that? By planting the seeds, trusting God, and planting these clubs all over West Virginia.